Being banned and being asked to leave are two different things.
So this, we don't want to ban you, but you can leave, or we can ban you.
You're right, I can leave. Can is an option. You're right, I can leave.
If you refuse to leave, you will be placed under arrest.
Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop.
I'm gonna try to see what I'm dealing with right now. Jay Pendergrass has his weapon unstrapped with his hand on it, and his supervisor here, which is SC Crooks, is telling him that that's totally legal. Now watch this. Can I unstrap my gun and touch it?
No.
I can't? So why is he doing it then?
Because if you do that, we're going to start considering this as a threat.
So that's not a threat to me?
No, sir.
I haven't broken the law.
Okay? He's ran outside of caution.
But that's not a threat to me.
As police officers, we ran outside of caution.
Y'all work for me, and that's not a threat to me?
We don't work for you.
Yes, you do. You work for the public.
No,
You're a public servant.
Police department.
Which is a public servant. You're a public servant. Tax dollars pay you.
Here's the deal.
No, there's no deal. This
We are
is
not
public
going
property.
to.
I'm
We are
not
not
talking to
going
you.
to move forward.
This is public. Show me an affidavit with my name on it saying, well, then I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. This is public property. You can't make me leave here. Yeah, I do.
Let me talk to your attorney.
Why?
Why? You said you
I just want you to make the wrong move so you can lose your job and lose this lawsuit.
That's what I thought.
Make the wrong move, please.
That's what
Make
I
the wrong
figured.
move.
You're just
make the wrong move.
goading us into some altercation.
I didn't come to you. I didn't come to you. You came to me.
That's right, because you're an armed individual on the property of the Charlotte Police Department.
Is open carry legal in North Carolina?
It is.
So what's the problem?
Until you're not allowed to be carrying on certain
Can you prove I'm not allowed?
Yeah.
How?
Because this is the property of the Charlotte Police Department.
But is it public? That's all I want to know. Is it public?
No. This is the city of Charlotte.
This is not open to the public at all. Nowhere on here is open to the public.
I'm not going to keep engaging you in this conversation.
I just want you to answer my question.
Huh?
Is this open to the public right here? If somebody has to come in there and file a complaint or get public records, tell me where they park it.
They're allowed to park here until they're asked to leave.
They're allowed to park here, correct? Is there a meter saying that you have to be here X amount of time?
Until they're asked to leave.
Until they're asked to leave.
They are allowed to be here.
You have no authority over public property unless I've been trespassed.
May I clarify something?
Yes, sir, please.
So this is City of Charlotte property, right?
City property is public property.
And we are agents of which city?
Is this public or private? Nobody can answer that. I know this is city property, but is it public or private?
We are agents of city property.
Can you
so
answer
it
this
is
question?
public, but you can still be banned from this property because we're agents of this property.
So being banned and being asked to leave are two different things.
So this, we don't want to ban you, but you can leave, or we can ban you.
You're right, I can leave. Can is an option. You're right, I can leave.
If you refuse to leave, you will be placed under arrest. So this is a public vehicle area, correct? It's for parking.
Those are vehicle codes. Those sidewalks there aren't made for cars to drive on, correct?
This is a parking lot. Would you not consider this?
Yeah, this is a parking lot, but you said it's for vehicles.
City of Charlotte has an ordinance that states if you don't have a vehicle.
You can take your hand off your gun, brother. I'm not going to touch mine, okay? I know you want to shoot me. It's okay. I'm not going to touch mine. So then why are you standing here? Your hand's nowhere near your gun. He's standing here. His hand's nowhere near his gun. And then you look at this coward here, and his hand is on his gun. Why is his hand on his gun? Why is his hand on his gun? You asked me why is he a coward? Why is his hand on his gun? I don't want to hear this sometimes. Okay? I'm dealing with right now. There's no sometimes. I don't want to hear sometimes.
If he can take his hand off the gun.
Thank you. Please do what your supervisor actually do, please. Please do what your supervisor actually do.
I didn't ask him to do that. I said he could.
Oh, he could. So now it's about can and can't. So can I touch my gun?
No.
I can't touch mine, right? So why you got his hand on his?
Would a reasonable person come to the police station and just walk around in the parking lot with a firearm?
Is this about reason or is it about law? That's what I want to know. It's about law. Reason isn't above law.
Well, this is city property. If we ask
you
to leave, you've
but it's
got to
public.
leave.
It's public. You can't ask public people to leave something.
Yes, we can.
No, how? How? Please tell me how. Please just answer that
question. We're agents
question.
of this city, and this is city property.
But who do you work for?
We can make you leave city property.
You can't make. You can ask me to leave.
We can't make you.
I
can ask you if you refuse. Then you're currently trespassing, which is against the law, and you will be made.
Trespassing goes like this. You ask me to leave, you sign an affidavit saying I've been trespassed, I don't come back.
I would love to school you more on that.
No.
But you're currently mistaken. I would love to.
So, am I trespassing right now?
Have you been asked, has the lieutenant asked you to leave?
He can ask me to do a million things. I'm on public property. But if you're threatening arrest with physical violence, I will leave this place.
Nobody's saying anything about physical.
We don't want to.
Are you threatening me with arrest if I don't leave public property? That's a yes or no question.
The arrest is the last thing we want to do. What we want to see is for you to exit the property peacefully.
You see how you're trying peacefully? Mm-hmm. Peacefully. So who can make this non-peacefully? Me or you?
You.
Me. Oh, I can make this non-peacefully. Is your body cam rolling?
It is.
It is? Okay,
It's
come
been
before you request that right there, because this is
The
ridiculous.
lieutenant's been reasonable. You're
So-
on city property and you've been asked to leave.
But,
It's just
but it's city property. That's like me walking inside while and y'all pull up and say, hey, you know what? I don't like you right here. I want you going inside. I don't have to do that.
completely
How? It's public.
You're in a public vehicle, and there's city ordinances that restrict you from being in a
Public vehicle. You're giving me vehicle codes. I'm not in a parking spot. I'm on. This right here is made for people to walk on.
This is a parking lot.
Do cars park right here?
You're in a parking lot.
Do cars park right here in this area? Do cars park here?
So you're currently on city property.
Which is public. You just stated that. You keep saying city is public.
Sir, I'm asking you nicely, would you leave the property? If you do not leave the property right now, you will be subject to arrest.
I will leave the property only because you threatened to arrest me for being on public. Okay.
No, that's
I'm
not
leaving.
a threat.
All right, I'm
If
leaving.
You do
I'm
not leave,
leaving.
I will arrest you. That's
I'm
a
leaving.
promise.
Okay,
Thank
I'm
you,
leaving.
sir.
That's a threat,
Thank
but I'm
you.
leaving. All right, I'm leaving. But I will be standing right here. Okay. Okay. You shut up talking to me. So this is what I'm dealing with right here. Okay. They wouldn't answer if it's public or private, and I'm leaving. As you can see, I'm still walking towards the opposite direction. Okay. And it's public property. Okay. I want you to understand that. Can I have your name, please? Can I have your name? Holmes? Badge number? Badge number? Don't do badge numbers here? Okay. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. Okay. You said that 8 times. I'm going. All right. Well. Oh, I understand perfectly. It's y'all to understand. It's me walking away without handcuffs on.
One officer keeping his hand on his gun the entire time was a textbook example of how law enforcement weaponizes intimidation against the public. No threats, no crimes, just a person standing on public property, exercising their constitutional rights. But instead of upholding those rights, the officer escalated the situation. Then came the bogus trespassing threats. Instead of citing a law, an ordinance, or producing an affidavit with the cameraman's name on it, which is required for a legitimate trespass order, they just kept repeating the word trespassing as if saying it enough times would make it true. It didn't. The cameraman stood his ground, forced them to clarify, which they couldn't, and only left when they resorted to outright unlawful threats of arrest. That's the same pattern we see time and time again. When cops can't enforce the law, they try to enforce their authority instead. And let's not forget the blatant hypocrisy. Police always say, if you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't mind being recorded. But the moment the camera is turned on them, they panic. They make up excuses, dodge simple questions, and do everything in their power to shut it down. That's because they know cameras expose exactly what they don't want people to see, that many of them don't even understand the laws they're supposed to enforce. Massive respect to the cameraman for staying calm, knowing his rights, and refusing to be intimidated. He didn't fall for the usual cop games, he didn't get rattled, and he walked away without cuffs, without charges, and with every second recorded. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace. Police.